This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
This is how it's always been. I'm on the outside looking in. Welcome to Double Love, the podcast in which we explore the strange and terrifying world of Sweet Valley High, book by book. I'm Anna Carey.
I'm Karen Moynihan.
And this week we're back with a new trilogy.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. I don't know why we ever doubt that they're going to let us down after one particularly Bananas trilogy, but, you know, they always deliver in just different ways. And yeah, once again, they've done it.
They have. They just keep getting more bananas in a, as you say, a whole new way. Yeah. Yes, it's Lila'S new flame. And wow. I have to say, one thing I loved about this book is that in a weird way, it's very much a return to classic Sweet Valley.
Yes.
Yes. Except amped up to like 1 million.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, but it's really nice to be back in Sweet Valley and back at school, and the gang are all there, you know? So I think that's nice too. It's been a while.
It's been a very long while because we've had the Chateau, and then before that we had Flair. So like we have not been in school for like about 6 months.
It's been ages.
Well, we're going to get started with tagline and blurb, and the tagline is doing what it says in the tin. It's Sweet Valley is burning up.
Oh boy.
I mean, a bit of it is.
It sure is. Honestly, it's all quite apt because we're in the middle of a heat wave at the moment.
Oh my God, so hot.
So we'll probably be insane by the end of this episode. Just FYI.
We've had some technical difficulties getting in here today, so we're already sort of on the edge. So let's see what happens.
You know, we're sweating in all kinds of ways right now.
Well, can you share the full blurb, please? Which I have not seen, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, this will be good.
Yep.
Late one night, an entire wing of Fowler Crest burns to the ground.
Sure it does.
Lila Fowler, already furious over a long-distance relationship gone up in smoke, swears revenge on the arsonist.
What the hell? That is not accurate.
It's really not. Like, Lila's very sad in this book.
Yeah.
But, apparently she's absolutely furious. But will Lila's vow blow up in her face? This is really mischaracterizing Lila, at least in the first half, unless things go, well, you know what, things probably do go off the rails in the second.
She's not furious she's not furious post the relationship, though. That's definitely just inaccurate. So
definitely.
Anyway, go on.
Stephen Wakefield is psyched to intern at the Sweet Valley District Attorney's Office.
So many questions about this internship.
His first assignment? Make some copies? No. To investigate the Fowler Crest fire.
How is any of this legal? I mean, seriously, I swear to God, this fucking book and universe. I was going to say world, Pascalian world.
Oh my God. Honestly, like it's that thing of like, where are the adults? But then the adults that are there are useless. So I guess all these kids are on their own. Yes, it continues. Stephen has always considered Lila the flakiest of his sister's friends, but as he spends time with her, he can't help feeling a definite romantic spark. Then he finds a clue that points to Lila as the culprit. How can he prove she's guilty after losing himself in the searing passion of their first kiss?
Oh, that's a spoiler because, we're going to find out something else. The cover spoils it. But there's no kissing in the first half.
No, there isn't. But it is, in fact, book 1 in a scorching 3-part miniseries, Firestorm.
Oh, my God. Well, we've just alluded to the cover. This cover is one of those things that makes me think, why did I ever question the wisdom of bringing in the photo covers?
You know, they knew what they were doing.
They did. Can you describe it, please?
Oh, you know, we'd love it when they go on location. And they did. They're on set. They're in the Wakefield kitchen from the TV show. Oh my God, this is so good. So it's so exciting as well because we've got a character in this who was not in the TV show. So they have cast someone to be like a major name.
Yes.
In the series. Like previously we just had Sean William Scott turning up as photographer guy. But now we've got like Stephen Wakefield is a big part of this series, and we have a Stephen Wakefield.
We do. But we can't see much of him.
We can't really see him properly because he and Lila, and it's Lila 2.0, Shirley Elliott, they are sitting in the kitchen at like the little kind of breakfast bar, scoring the faces off each other.
They sure are.
It is quite the embrace. It's so funny. It's fucking brilliant. Jessica has just walked into the kitchen and she is horrified. She has a hand to her chest. She is mid-gasp. She is giving full, like, Jessica Wakefield diva glamour. She looks sensational and she's so shocked and horrified. She is just, oh my God. Everyone is just doing such a good job.
Amazing. Seriously. Like, it's really... It's a spectacular cover when I thought back in the day that they were just going to have like random shots from the TV show.
Yeah.
How wrong I was.
Oh my God. Like we take it all back, you guys. They obviously had this all worked out. Like it's so good because not only is it like, you know, people from the TV show and like a new face being cast as a big name, but it's in like an action shot as well, which is great.
Yes.
Because they are like mid-kiss. So it does mean that we don't really properly see what Stephen looks like. Like his eyes are closed. His mouth is on Lila Fowler's mouth. But like Shirley Elliott is wearing a typically gorgeous little outfit as well, because this version of Lila wears a lot of quite 60s kind of dresses with matching headbands. And like, this is no different. It's got this very kind of faint pink kind of gingham print on it. With like this fruit on it too. There's like apples and kind of, I don't know, pomegranates or something. It's such a good look. She looks amazing.
She does, and hair lustrous as ever.
Beautiful.
I will say that I don't know if I might be misinterpreting this, but I do think that there isn't a possibility that Stephen could be played by Ben Feldman, who was in it was Jonah in Superstore. And also, what's his name? Ginsberg in Mad Men. Looks a little bit like him.
I see it.
Is he the right age, I wonder?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, do you know what? I'm just looking him up now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's probably too young. No, he was born in 1980, so he's a bit, 17. No, I don't think so. But there's just a look of him, I think, in that cover.
No, I totally see that. Yeah.
If anyone else can recognize,
Stephen is.
Like, just let us know if you can tell who that is, because you did accurately, I think, say that was Sean William Scott in playing Quentin Berg before.
Quentin, I could not think of his name. Yeah.
Well, this book begins at Fowler Crest, and Lila is on her 4-poster canopy bed, gazing at, of course, a gold-framed picture of Beau.
Oh my God. The gold frame, like, we are so back. I love this so much. It just has to have that extra Fowler touch of like outrageousness. But yeah, she is sadly gazing at the familiar image and feels like her heart is breaking in two.
Yes, she whispers, "Goodbye, Beau," aloud, because Beau rang her last night to allegedly say hello, but actually to break up with her. And we get a recap of their love, including the gourmet picnics. There's a lot of accurate continuity in this book, which I'm amazed by the way.
Shocking.
Really shocking. So yeah, we get a full-on recap of their romance and how he pretended he was the outdoor type to win her heart. And then they both realized they were, pampered princess.
Indeed.
And it's actually quite poignant because it's basically... Oh, there is a reference to them meeting up once in New York City, which I think could be Jessica Takes Manhattan.
Ooh.
But eventually letters and phone calls slow down. I mean, it's just... I'm writing something about this at the moment, and it is just the sad inevitability of a long-distance relationship with no end in sight. So it's, some people make it work, but I think if you're 16... likelihood is
it's a big ask. It's a big ask when they're that young, in fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fairness, Lila knows it's for the best, that it was kind of impossible to keep things going and they've ended on good terms, but she's still just really sad about it because it is just, it's not that they don't like each other anymore. It's just the geography is just not workable at the moment. Yeah.
I know, that's something that always gets to me. But she feels alone in the world. We learned that her folks are on holiday in some sort of remote island in the South Pacific that doesn't even have a phone, which is a bit dangerous. But anyway, like to be that cut off from the world voluntarily.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it sounds iffy. Are they hunting people or something on the file?
God, probably shit. Well, they're nowhere to be seen in this book, so maybe.
They might as well be.
Yeah, no radio, no nothing, like in case of emergency. So, hope nothing happens to you, Lila, while we're off.
Jesus, yeah.
So yes, she cries amid her luxury, and then she walks through the mansion, and it's notices its grandeur, its Olympic-sized swimming pool, its sculptured grounds. Her mother has recently redecorated the living room to resemble a French salon. I have to say, it all sounds quite tacky.
It does, doesn't it? Very, very nouveau riche. Maybe the Patmans have a point.
Actually, maybe. So yeah, there's a very detailed description of the house, which, considering what's going to happen to it, quite irrelevant. All you need to know is it's super fancy. It's got a fucking ballroom that's got like a Baroque style painted ceiling with like cherubs and stuff all over it.
I really enjoyed that detail, I must say. It turns out they've had the fucking Sistine Chapel out the back this whole time.
But Lila spreads her arms wide and thinks, I have all this. Nothing.
Oh.
Well, we cut to the casa. It's the Spanish child's kitchen. We're told that the kitchen is yellow. We also get told later, and I remember this came up before, and I found it very jarring then and find it jarring now. There is a reference later on to the Spanish tiles. We're told they're on the floor. I always imagine them on the walls.
Same. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Well, the twins are preparing what I can only describe as a deranged fancy brunch for Stephen.
Yeah, they are chattering excitedly because Stephen's coming home. Jessica is making muffins. She's chopping up walnuts. Liz is painting a big banner that says "Welcome home, bro" on it. Just like he's hovering back the whole time. I thought, like, why is this such a big deal?
It's like an hour down the road, and they're acting like you've been away, like at war,
at sea, at war. Just literally, not a car drive away.
No. So we learn that he's been given a fantastic opportunity to do an internship with the Sweet Valley DA office, and will be staying at home all semester. Now, a college term when I was in college was like 3 months. Is that what's happening? I guess it is.
I guess, yeah.
So, we learned the folks are away. Ned and Alice are off. And because Alice had some like conference and Ned has gone with her. So they're just away for the weekend.
Yes.
But Jessica wants to throw a massive party because Liz is like, oh, it's so sad that mom and dad aren't here to welcome Stephen home, and Jessica is like, what is wrong with you? Free gaff.
It's time to throw a party. Obviously, they're gone for 2 whole days. They could have the bash of the season. They could have a surprise party, invite all Stephen's friends, and because it will be for Stephen, he can't refuse. So this is all working out perfectly. But Liz is having absolutely none of it.
Yes. Now, you would think that Stephen wouldn't have any friends in town since they're all the way in college. But yeah, I think this was going to just be like, we've never heard of any of his local friends, as far as I remember. The party is going to be sensational, but it doesn't matter because Liz completely shuts it down and reminds them that when they last threw an unofficial party, it was in Stephen's place when they had their college sojourn.
Indeed, yeah, the college weekend that lasted for like a month.
Yes, I was going to say college weekend, and then I was like, that was the book.
That was the title, but that was not right. We just get a recap of that party and what a disaster it was and how mad Stephen was when he came back and found his house in bits. Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, understandable.
Yeah.
Liz says that she just wants to spend the weekend chilling with Todd, and they're just going to watch a video. And just hanging out together, and Jessica rolls her eyes and is like, part 2, Boresville, the movie. Elizabeth and Todd read to video. Jessica feels like screaming in rage. She can't believe that she's related to such a dud. And then we finally get the twin comparison. And it goes on for some time. And then Jessica paces the Spanish tile floor, determined not to let this opportunity pass. By the way, this is all sort of being set up to be something big. Nothing happens.
No.
So we think there's going to be something about a party. There isn't.
Yeah, Liz says no, that's the end of it.
Yeah. Well, now she has a moment where she decides to enlist Lila into planning, sort of arranging some sort of bash, because she can always count on Lila, we're told, to be her partner in fun. But she knows that she broke up with Beau last night and she was really miserable today. But she decides that will get her out of her funk. So when she rings her and there's no answer, and because no one can not have a psychic feeling, she has a psychic feeling.
Well, of course, apparently it's not limited to twin tuition. It also extends to best friends. So yeah, she just feels like something's going on with Lila, basically. She's like, no, something must be wrong. She has an eerie premonition that something else is going on, instead of just being like, well, I guess she's gone for a walk. It's like, no, something's brewing.
And then we cut to Devon Whitelaw. Now, those are PBA siblings.
Yes. We
are very familiar with TV, Devon, or Dylan Whitelaw, as I kept calling him.
As he became known.
There's some differences now between TV. I was going to call him Dylan again. Jesus Christ, we haven't had. This has been a while since Devon has been in we've been discussing him in the TV show, and yet, just bear with me, listeners. His backstory has been changed. He's in the last one. He'd been accused of setting fire to a yacht with his parents on board.
Yes,
who he loved. But it's very different now. He's leaving Connecticut on a motorbike.
He's out of here. Yeah, he's just packed the essentials and he's leaving everything else behind. And he looks back at the house where he had spent most of his youth. It's for sale. It looks like a phantom house in the misty night air. And that's all it is now, the ghostly reminder of an empty past. So we learned that his parents had been killed recently in a car accident because they were on business in Geneva. And this is where it happened. And the entire town in Connecticut, which is where they were living, were shocked, as well as the New York business community. But apparently Devon is unmoved by the death of both of his parents because they kind of sucked.
Yeah, pretty much. He had a sort of loveless childhood, we're told. His father was in high finance, his mother a professional socialite. They travelled and visiting clients and attending society affairs. So we were sort of brought up by nannies and like a string of nannies and absolutely no security or anything like that. And oh my God, we're told that he got frustrated by his solitude. He went out every evening, but he was also a genius, by the way.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Of course, we're told this repeatedly. I mean, okay, if you say so. And we're told he looks older than his age, 6 foot tall with a muscular frame.
Oh, God.
His face is the maturity of an adult. Always a very dodgy thing to say in a book about teenagers. Then we're told.
Yes.
He has a strong, square jaw.
Lovely.
Full red lips.
No.
And deep slate blue eyes. Pob II, the revenge.
Truly, my notes here just say return of the Pob lips. Christ. Why do they insist that red lips are attractive on a dude?
I swear to God that there were some romance writers that feel the same way, and it has turned me off more than one book.
It's just... Ooh, his full red lips. It's like, unless you're telling us what shade of lipstick he's wearing, it sounds weird.
Unless this is Princess Lawrence Baxter from the Caitlin books in drag mode.
Yes, please. Those are the only full red lips I would accept on a male character, because otherwise he just sounds like a creepy puppet.
Yes. Oh my God, I can't believe they've given us another Pob.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
So off-putting.
Yeah, so apparently, oh my God, there's so much about this. Bear in mind, he must be like 16, 17 at the most.
He's 17.
He's 17, sorry, yeah. He had wanted to go off on his own months ago, but his parents wouldn't give him his independence. We're a family, his mother said, but it's all for appearances. How was he planning on doing this? If he was going to be emancipated from his parents, was he going to have to require money to live on? It's not like he's a child star with earnings. His parents refused, and because he had to keep, make things look good at home rather than for them, I guess. But now he looks around his neighborhood and wishes the whole town would go up in flames. We're told with his powerful grasp of physics and chemistry, it would be easy to make it happen. I think if you had some petrol and a match, you could make it happen.
He's a genius.
Well, he's out of here. He doesn't mind leaving. He hated this gossiping of small town life. The girls only saw him as a chiseled face, and the guys were jealous of his of what he has.
Honestly, Devon sounds like a little bitch.
Oh, I hate him. He's
so annoying. He's just like, oh, my parents are never around. It's like, okay, fair, that's not that nice. But then it's like, oh, the school just wants to use my genius to win awards. It's like, okay. Oh, the girls just see me as a chiseled, handsome face, and the guys are jealous of me. It's like, maybe they don't like you because you're annoying.
I mean, you certainly are, so they'd be right. And then we're told that, oh my God, like, again, the legality of this. Even in death, his father maintained his hold over Devon. His will stated that Devon had to select a suitable guardian in order to collect his inheritance and has to stay with that person until he's 21. Then he'll get $10 million and he'll get another $10 million when he's 21. And he's furious about this. What the actual fuck? Also, you're 17, you're a minor, you're going to have to live with somebody.
Obviously, like, he's so annoying. It's just like, I have to find a guardian so I can get my $10 million. I can't believe this. Like, wow, dude, you are the worst.
It's awful. And then he looks up at the North Star and he's like, oh, I need a light to guide me. I need someone to genuine to ease my sense of the void.
Worst.
So he wonders if he's doomed to disappointment. Then he drives off on his motorbike without a backward glance.
Wow.
Well, we return to Fowler Crest, where Lila sits in front of a roaring fire because, Jesus Christ, in this universe, doesn't matter what the temperature is outside, that fire is ablazing.
She would fit right in that weird island in France.
She would.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's reading all of Beau's letters. There's like poems, a poem by Paul Éluard in Beau's familiar writing about, mes rêves sont un monde, je rêve que je dors, je rêve que je rêve. And she reads it out in a soft voice and tears come to her eyes. But she had never understood how much it would hurt to lose memory, to lose somebody, like to have these memories of a relationship and then for it all to be meaningless. So she decides the only thing to do is set all the letters on fire.
Oh, just chuck them all in the fire. Poor Lila. Like, I suppose,
never do that, Lila. You wish you had them in 20 years.
This is the thing. I was thinking this the whole time. I was like, I know it hurts now, but just keep them. Just don't look at them. You will want them at some point.
You really want them.
Yeah.
She does. She chucks them all in the fire and she does cry, but she does feel peace when the letters are gone. She sort of, she feels that like it's time to start a new life.
Yeah.
But as she falls asleep by the fire, the heat grows stronger.
Uh-oh.
So she wakes up to find the room full of smoke.
Fuck. Yeah, because like as she's asleep, she's kind of dreaming about, this weird heat kind of holding her down and kind of suffocating her. So when she does wake up, it's like, oh, fuck, this room is on fire. There's huge flames racing into the room at lightning speed. So obviously she's terrified.
Yeah.
Like the door frame is on fire. There's black smoke everywhere. She can barely see. The Persian carpet is on fire. Like it's really scary. So she's coughing and coughing. She's trying to find a way out, but like the door is completely on fire. The only way out is through the windows.
Ooh,
but then
that's scary.
It is this is very scary. And like because when she goes for the window, the curtains in front of them have gone up in flames as well. So there's only kind of like one other way out, but she's just surrounded on all sides. She's trying to stay calm. but she's just getting overcome by the smoke inhalation. And, the window she's trying to reach just keeps feeling like it's further and further away. She's getting lightheaded. It's really scary. Like it gets to a point where she's like, oh, it's actually quite nice and toasty in the room. And Lila's so very tired. And it's like, no, Lila.
I know. It's genuinely is very dramatic.
It is, yeah. So her head is spinning. She's trying to find her way out. There's all these this is hot light darting at her, like snake's tongues. She's kind of mesmerized by the flames. It's so scary. Then the snakes went away and all was black and quiet. So poor Lila has passed out in this inferno.
By the way, one of the things that goes on for a Persian rug, like that is,
I know. The detail is so
bad. I'm going to hope it's not the one she takes to the beach.
Hopefully not. I'm sure she's got a load of them stashed away. So it's like, those are for the beach, those are for picnics.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
So we cut. Oh my God, it's so stupid. We cut to Stephen Wakefield.
Yes.
He's packing his car at SVU. He's looking down a dirt road. What kind of campus is this?
I had to go back and reread this bit a few times. I was like, a dirt road? And it's like, no, apartment building at Sweet Valley University. And apparently this campus is just dirt roads.
No paving, nothing. No tarmac. It's dirt roads all the way.
So funny.
So yeah, he hopes to see Billy driving up the dirt road. But we learn that she has broken up with him. Very spurious.
This is, to be honest, so dumb. It's so stupid.
It's so annoying.
We get a teeny recap about how she moved in, they fell in love, he thought that Billy was going to be a dude, but of course it was beautiful Billy Winkler. But now it's all over between them. Apparently when he broke the news to Billy that he was going home for the semester to do this internship, she was devastated and asked him if he's choosing work over her. Like, it seems like Billy just wants out of this relationship and just uses this as an excuse because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
But basically, she's like, I can't believe he didn't tell me. And like, okay, fair enough. If he didn't actually tell her he was looking to do this, that is a bit weird. But the fact that he's going to go do this semester of an internship, she's like, well, it's the internship or me.
And that's it. Like, no discussion.
And that's a crazy thing to say.
It's
You're in college. It's a semester. He's in the nearby town. That's like a short drive away.
And by the way, we learned this happened a month ago.
Oh my God.
They have been like living basically as strangers in their apartment for a whole month.
This is wild.
It's ridiculous. Apparently Billy turned into an ice goddess. Because she just was like, it's the internship or me, and he chose, and he couldn't believe that she was asking him to do it. But it's one of the worst months of his life. At times he longed to grab Billy in his arms and make it all better, because she's everything he ever dreamed of, but not anymore. And last night she packed a few bags and went to stay with a friend. We've already said her goodbye, she said. Why is she leaving? He's going.
It's all really dumb and contrived. But yeah, they have broken up. He's devastated. And she obviously doesn't come along to wave him off on the dirt road. So poor Stephen has to slam the trunk shut and head off on his own, driving away feeling like he's leaving his life behind.
I mean, who knows how long a semester is going? Maybe it is going to be like 2 years. I mean, time is flat circle, so
very true.
Maybe. Well, we cut to the casa, where the twins have arranged a preposterously fancy display of decorations to welcome their brother back from an hour away. We've got the aforementioned welcome home bro banner that Elizabeth carefully fashioned. But when Stephen comes in, he's all kind of sad. He kind of tries to put on a bit of a brave face, but like he hasn't shaved. He looks kind of miserable. And Liz is kind of a bit taken aback. And they give him the blueberry pancakes, and Jessica tells him about the party and that Liz wanted to stop her, but Stephen's like, I wouldn't really be up for a party. And, it's Liz knows something's wrong.
Oh yeah, she can tell straight away. I mean, the fact that he has stubble, he hasn't shaved, that means something's terribly wrong.
God.
But yeah, she can tell he's just kind of putting on a brave face or trying to make an effort to like appreciate all this crazy trouble that the girls have gone to welcome him home. But she wonders what's going on. And then Jessica asks if Billy is going to come and visit. So Stephen shakes his head and says, I don't know about that. I think she's pretty busy this semester. And Liz kind of, when she hears this, she's like, okay, this is weird. Like, he and Billy
Yeah.
are usually inseparable. If he comes home for a weekend, she often comes with him. There's no way that she's not going to come see him for an entire semester. So she's like, should I meddle in his private life? But she can't keep quiet. So she asks, what's wrong? And then Jessica kind of pushes when he says, no, nothing at all. But Jessica's like, did you and Billy have a fight? Like, she's just straight out with it because clearly something's up.
And Stephen basically, under her pushing, admits that they broke up. And Liz's eyes pop open in shock and she chokes on her juice. So she's sympathetic. And of course, Jessica is sensitive as ever and is like, what, to be somebody else? Did you get bored with one another? And Stephen says, well, look, I told her that I was going here for a semester and she got upset because I didn't mention it to her until it was a done deal. That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And he does realise it was selfish of him. And Liz is like, suddenly the situation becomes clear. Billy had been deeply wounded. So she reacted strongly, but it's just a shield for her hurt. And she's like, sounds like a misunderstanding to me. I'm sure you'll work it out and get back together. And Stephen isn't convinced. But of course, Jessica reacts the way she always reacts when people break up.
Jessica is always, unfailingly, so fucking delighted when people break up. Like, it is her favourite thing. Because she's like, this is a great opportunity. Now you'll have a chance to realise there's other fish in the sea. And obviously Liz is like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, clearly he's really upset by this. And Jessica's like, what?
I know, it's amazing.
It's just her default. Like, as soon as someone's broken up, she is the happiest she's ever been.
She really is.
She loves it.
Well, the phone rings and Stephen jumps up to answer it, probably to get away from Jessica. And but his face changes when he takes the call, and he reveals that there has been a terrible fire at Fowler Crest. Lila's in the hospital. No one can locate her parents, and of course, everybody thinks the worst when they hear this.
Yeah.
And Jessica is shaken, but relieved to hear that Lila isn't in a serious condition. But she's already running for the front door. They have to go to the hospital and see what happens.
Yes, they're on the way.
Well, we cut to Lila's POV. She wakes up to see a hunk gazing down at her. Who was this guy with his strong jaw and deep brown eyes? And then she blinks again and realises, oh, fuck, it's just Stephen.
So funny, because she's like, oh, he's so handsome. Who is this guy? But it's like, oh, it's just Stephen Wakefield. She's like, why are they all here? Why are the Wakefields here, like in her bedroom? Because she's really confused. She's not sure what's going on. And of course, it all comes rushing back to her, the fire and breaking up with Bo and burning the letters. And she remembers the room being in flames and trying to get out, but then can't remember anything else. So she's kind of trying to figure out like what's going on, realizes she's in hospital. Jessica explains to her, look, there was a fire, but the firefighters came and rescued her in the nick of time. Yes.
So Lila is stunned and shocked and wonders how the firefighters even found her, because the house is sort of out of the way. But they guess like a neighbour must have seen the smoke or something.
Yeah.
So Lila is stunned and feels terrible, like that this happened on her watch when she was left home alone.
Yeah.
But she just is like, is the living room ruined? And the other's like, yeah. And then they have to break the news that basically the entire west wing of the house is gone.
Is burnt down, and the rest of the house has really severe smoke damage. So like the whole place is a wreck basically. And she's horrified by this because of course the West Wing it's like the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, and it's Lila's bedroom is in that part as well. So she's really upset by this. She's like, oh my God, is this all my fault? Did I set the house on fire? Was this the price she had to pay for burning Bo's letters? And she asks how the fire started, but nobody seems to know yet. So she's just kind of reliving the whole thing and just feels so terrible. And she's like, her parents are never going to forgive her. But then she kind of thinks that she remembers, she had fallen asleep in front of the fire. And if that's what started it, then like she would have been engulfed in flames right away.
Yeah.
But she remembers the kind of flames coming in the doorway.
Yes.
So she's like, okay, well, it couldn't have been my fault if the flames were coming from the doorway. That must have been a fire that started somewhere else. So she's just trying to figure it all out in her head, basically.
Exactly. So she tells the others that no, her parents weren't there. They were away. And they're obviously very relieved. But yeah, she basically says that her parents went off in a spur of the moment decision, and she feels abandoned, and also reveals there's no way of contacting them because this island is uncontactable for anything.
So suspicious. I'm sorry, but what are they doing there?
So she says that the lawyer, they do have a lawyer, but, you know, he could look after the estate and the house is insured. And Stephen's like, well, maybe the lawyer could oversee the reconstruction while your parents are out of town. And that's when it sort of hits the full, you know, hits Lila just how big a deal this is. Like the Fowler Crest is going to have to be rebuilt. And then she whispers, love can ruin everything, dramatically. And Stephen thinks this is an appropriate moment to brush her hand with his own and say, I know what you mean. I'm sorry, Stephen. Your girlfriend breaking up with you because of your nonsense is not the same as your entire house burning down.
Fucking Stephen. Like Lila kind of looks at him funny because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? she wonders what'll come over Jessica's older brother, because they've hardly ever, you know, she obviously has known him for years, but they never really chat or like exchanged more than 5 words basically, and you never seem to notice her before. So she's just like, all right, what's happening here? And she kind of feels a bit uncomfortable and like pulls her arm away.
Well, she might.
That was fucking strange.
Yeah. Sure was. So Jessica rightly glares at Stephen, sort of like, shut the fuck up, this isn't about you. And she comforts Lila, and then a nurse comes in. There's so much like filler about the hospital stuff. So the nurse comes in, says the others have to go, and Lila's like, only the best for Fowler, because of course we are in Fowler Memorial Hospital. Learned is named after her great uncle, interestingly. Not like her granddad or even George, but anyway. But all these luxuries, I think it's actually disgusting that a Fowler gets given the best room in this hospital. But anyway, such privileges do not matter to Lila anymore. And she falls asleep.
She does.
Well, we cut to Stephen's POV. He's arriving at the DA's office and it's Saturday. But I guess crime never sleeps.
The place is buzzing with activity.
And Stephen's all excited because it's gritty and tough. Excitement hangs palpably in the air. And he's like, maybe one day I'll be a DA myself. But then he pulls himself out of his reverie and gets sent. We get a lot of names of staffers. I don't think they're going to be relevant. But anyway, the receptionist is called Adele. The intern boss is called Jason Mann. But then Jason sends Stephen to the DA himself. And it's Joe Garrison. And Joe Garrison says... Good sweet Jesus. Stephen Wakefield, we've got a tough case for you.
What is happening?
This is an 18-year-old intern.
Like, he's literally wandered in from college and...
First year of college.
He is a freshman in college. He is so young. This guy, Joe Garrison, is hilarious. He's like chomping on cigars. Behind his desk. He's so funny. But yeah, straight away, he's straight into it. He's like, you've heard about the Fowler Crest fire. And Stephen's like, yeah, it's been all over the papers. And Garrison's like, well, it wasn't an accident.
He lights a cigar.
Stunning work from Joe Garrison here. And Stephen's like, what? It wasn't an accident? And Garrison's like, nope. Gasoline traces were found all over the estate, which makes this the first big case of arson to hit Sweet Valley in years. And Stephen's like, and not necessarily the last, because apparently arsonists are like serial killers and they tend to work in cycles. So it's not going to be just one fire. He's like, arsonists rarely hit just once. And Joe's really impressed by this. And he's like, exactly. So that's why we've got to nip this in the bud. And like, understandably, Stephen's really excited, but he's like, he had imagined he would be indirectly involved in some casework, but he thought his job would consist mostly of doing errands and taking care of paperwork. And I'm honestly kind of impressed that Wakefield had a realistic idea of what being an intern would be for one.
I mean, like, it's surprising. It is really not like them.
But no, he's straight on the case.
He sure is. Just give it a full-on investigation. How is any of this legal?
This is bizarre.
The DA is like, oh, do you know Lila Fowler? And Stephen's like, as a matter of fact, I do. She's my sister's best friend. But then he's like, do I really know her at all? Because he always thought she was superficial, but he felt real sympathy for her this morning. It's like, yeah, I should hope so. Her fucking house just burnt down.
This is also, all this Lila stuff is following the exact trajectory of his Cara Walker relationship too, where he's like, oh, it's just Jessica's silly superficial friend, she's a cheerleader, she's a dumb bitch, and then it's like, actually Cara's really sad because her parents are splitting up and Stephen's like, ooh, she's vulnerable, I like that.
Oh my God, that's so true. How did I not even
It's
think
exactly
about
the same.
this? It's
the same
100%
beats,
the same.
like.
You're right.
Yeah, he's got a type, and it's Jessica's fragile friend.
Fucking hell, yes.
Definitely not creepy.
No. So, Garrison is like, well, you're going to have to get her nowhere better. And Stephen's like, what do you mean? And it's because she is a suspect in the arson.
Yeah, apparently when Lila was brought into hospital, traces of sulfur were detected on her fingertips and matches were found in her pocket, he explained. The girl had been playing with fire. I love Joe Garrison. He's so bad at his job, but he's so funny.
He 100% is. And Stephen's mouth dropped open and he can't believe it. Was this just an act? Was she pretending to be upset her firehouse had burnt down? And Stephen's like, why would she do this? Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Sure it doesn't. And Garrison shrugs like, maybe not, but if there's a reason, we're going to find it. Your mission is to get to know everything about Lila Fowler. Everything.
Oh my God, what is going on in this office? Another crazy fucking workplace that makes absolutely no sense.
I mean, at least it's in the spirit of Sweet Valley.
You know what? That's true.
Well, we cut to the casa where Jessica is serving up a dinner of Chinese stir fry and she grumbles about the fact they're not having a party. And she's like, Liz is like, well, would it be really okay to have a party when Lila is like in hospital having, with smoke inhalation? And Jessica's like, Lila wouldn't want any pity. And Stephen is like, oh, so she's self-sufficient because he's fishing for info.
Oh, God. Yeah. And so subtly too. But Jessica's like, she doesn't let anything get her down. And Stephen's like, I wonder if it's a facade. Has she been through anything particularly difficult lately? And Liz is like, why are you so interested in Lila? This is weird. So Stephen tells them that he's been assigned to her case. They're both really surprised by this, naturally. But he's been assigned to investigate the Fowler Crest fire for the DA's office. Like, if this is the biggest case of arson to hit Sweet Valley in years, why the fuck are they sending this random college kid to investigate it? Like, none of it makes sense.
There's no question that Lila has been interviewed by the police or anything.
No, she's on her own. They haven't tried to track down any kind of responsible parent or guardian or adult relative. Like, this whole thing is just crazy.
It's ridiculous. Like, she's 16 years old. Anyway. So Liz is like, oh, wow, what an unbelievable opportunity. And Stephen asks about Lila's family life and, learns that she's often been left alone by George. We do get a full, accurate recap of like the whole Grace and George reunion, including Pierre, Grace's paramour, which is like a very deep cut.
It is. I'm so surprised at how consistent all the all these throwbacks and callbacks are. Like, it's so unlike these later books.
It really is. So they learn, they tell Stephen about Grace and George reconciling, and Stephen squints thoughtfully like Mr. Wakefield did when he was on a big case. With
his teddy bears.
And then Stephen's like, has Lila been through any traumas? And Jessica says, well, there was that incident with John Pfeiffer.
I was so surprised by this.
Same.
But this John Pfeiffer storyline is kind of a big part of this book, which is it just really confuses me because up to now it seemed like John Pfeiffer had kind of reverted to like, oh, a sports editor guy and everything's fine. Like, we'd kind of forgotten about what happened, or like it just wasn't part of the Bible anymore. It's been really weird, but now we're back to, the canon of John Pfeiffer's a fucking rapist.
Yeah. I am shocked by this, but I mean, pleased, I guess.
Yeah.
So at least they're acknowledging it. But Stephen asks what's the story there, but Jessica, I think rightly, does not want to tell him about Lila's personal history, so she keeps it vague. And even Liz is like, "There's none of your business, Stephen." Yeah. And also, what has this got to do with the fire and you investigating it? And Stephen reveals the fire was arson.
So the twins are shocked by this. A chill races down Jessica's spine because the situation is so much more serious than she realised. It's not just about Lila's property, it's about her life. Someone tried to hurt her best friend, and whoever it was, he or she was still out there. So Jessica's now really worried about Lila, and she did have her little premonition earlier, I suppose, but she is now super worried. I suppose obviously she was worried anyway because she had been in a fire, but now the stakes are even higher because this was on purpose. Yeah.
Yes, could be personal. Well, we cut to Devon. Ugh. He's arriving in Ohio because he's just like driven that motorbike halfway across the country and wonders will he find the home he's never had. So we learn he has arrived to stay with his Aunt Peggy and Uncle Mark and their kids, Ross and Alan. They always seemed like a perfect, loving family. And, you know, they always just seemed very normal. And they live in like a red brick split level house. And, you know, it's well kept, but it's not fancy. So, you know, it feels very homely. And Aunt Peggy rushes down to greet him and gives him a big hug. And Uncle Mark is friendly. Cousin Ross is kind of an awkward younger teenager. But like he's friendly. And then there's a little kid called 11-year-old called Alan. Like they seem like a very nice family.
They do. They do seem like a really nice family. But I will say, it's so funny. Their descriptions of people are so funny because it's like, you can tell it's like, oh, okay. Aunt Peggy, as lovely as everyone seems right now, Aunt Peggy has pale skin and puffy reddish brown hair. Whereas Uncle Mark has a stubbly face and a slight beer belly. So just bear in mind how they describe people in these books when they're good people. But for the moment, yes, they're this wholesome family. They're very stable. And he was always slightly jealous of like their Sunday dinners and, you know, how it all just seemed like a normal, nice family unit. So apparently he's just in time for Aunt Peggy's special flapjack breakfast. So they're really welcoming. They're really lovely. Alan's all excited that his like older cousin is here, wants to, you know, be taken for a ride on the motorcycle. And Devon feels quite emotional that he's gotten such a welcome, and I suppose he didn't expect that he was going to feel like this when he met up with this kind of extended family of his. So maybe he's found what he's looking for after all.
Well, we cut back to Fowler Memorial Hospital. The twins arrive at Lila'S room. There's a lot of detail about how it's raining to the extent that I thought this was going to actually mean something, but it doesn't. Yeah. It's irrelevant.
It's just sympathetic fallacy for Lila, I think, because it's like, oh, it's misty and raining in Sweet Valley, and this never happens.
Yes, it's raining in her heart. So they bought her some $1 million maca, which they have sneaked in by Jessica flirting with the staff. And Jessica's brought Lila some actual clothes, because of course all her clothes have burnt down. Yeah. And Jessica's all like, oh, I know the weather's bad, let's cheer you up with a fashion show. But Lila's not in the mood.
Oh, she's just really downcast. She thanks the twins for bringing her stuff. So she's smiling, but she's just she's not herself. She's kind of shivering under her little dressing gown. She's like, this weather is so depressing. She just doesn't feel up to like this little fashion show bit. She asks where Amy is because she thought she'd come to visit her, but it turns out she's in Colorado. But yeah, when they're kind of like, okay, maybe let's, check out what you've got for lunch. And apparently the hospital food is terrible. So she gets stuck into her ice cream instead. And Liz is like, you should really eat some dinner first. It's like, oh, fuck off, Liz. Let her eat her ice cream. I'm so annoyed by her hair.
No, she's so annoyed.
Her burnt down. Let her have ice cream for dinner. It doesn't fucking matter.
I know. And Lila's like, well, it's fine. When I get home, my chef Ferdinand can make me a gourmet feast because the kitchen is in the East Wing. And so, it won't burn down. But the twins have to break the bad news that this is a lot more serious than they thought. And that actually, the fire was... the result of arson. And Lila is obviously shocked and can't understand why anyone would want to do this. And very realistically says, this is devastating. What natural dialogue. So, she wishes her parents were here and Jessica comforts her and, reminds her she's going to get out tomorrow. And, Jessica's like, you can stay with us till your parents get back. But Lila is determined to go home to Fowler Crest, even though Jessica says it's dangerous. But Lila just feels she's lost everything.
Yeah, she doesn't want to feel further uprooted by staying in someone else's house. And I do kind of get that, but also she can't go back there. And also, how is she being discharged when her parents aren't there? And there's no fucking responsible adult on the scene at all.
Ridiculous. So Jessica is worried and hopes that Lila will change her mind when she sees the state of the house and thinks that she will stay with her in the ruins if necessary. Yeah. And after a nurse comes in, Jessica is trying to be positive rather tastelessly and is like, well, one good thing about all your clothes being destroyed in a fire, it's an excuse for a shopping spree. And then she knows Lila is not well. Because Lila's like, I don't think I'm up for shopping. Jessica's like, oh, fuck, this is serious.
That's what really kind of makes Jessica realize the enormity of the situation and how devastated Lila really is, because Lila always wanted to go shopping. Obviously, she was doing very, very badly.
You think?
Very funny.
Well, the twins leave. This is such a filler scene. They're just going through the hospital.
Yeah.
Liz feels bad for Lila and she's worried about Stephen. And Jessica is so upset about Lila that she doesn't even notice the cute medical students.
Yes.
And they both hope Lila will change her mind when she sees the damage to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And she worries that like Lila's just getting her hopes up about, the rest of the house being okay.
Yeah.
And Liz is sure it's just shock. And then she has an idea to help both Stephen and Lila. You might think it's something specific or actually like meaningful.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, she's like, I've got a plan. Like, she's really excited by this. And Jessica's like, okay, shoot. So Liz is like, Operation Cheer Up. We'll be the happiness committee. And Jessica's like, oh God, what are you talking about? Basically, the plan is you take care of Lila. I'll work on cheering up Stephen. So it's like, okay, cool. What a plan. It's not vague at all.
That's basically it.
But yeah, so she's like, when Jessica is like, how are you planning to do this exactly? Liz is like, by making sure Steve's not too lonely. He's not spending too much time by himself or drowning himself in his work. So basically she's going to pester him into hanging out with her because she's decided she's going to invite him to hang out with her and Todd tonight while they watch their video. And Jessica's like, what a cozy threesome. She's like, no, Stephen needs to get out and meet other women. The only way he's going to get over Billy and get on with his life is to hit the disco, basically. But I just love that Liz is, Operation Cheer Up, like, watch a fucking video with me and my boyfriend while we be insufferable at each other.
My God, that would just drive you over the edge. Well, speaking of people driving me over the edge, we cut to Devon. It's Sunday evening, a traditional Sunday dinner in Ohio. And, young Alan asks his brother Ross, will he play catch? But Alan has to study for a chemistry test. And Aunt Peggy is like, why don't you ask Devon to help you? Devon has been tested at the genius level in physics and the general sciences. And Devon's like, how did she get this information? By the way, Devon seems to think there's something deeply suspicious in any member of this family knowing anything about him.
Literally anything about him. It's so funny. He's so hostile. His face is like burning. He doesn't know how she got this information, but he wished she had kept it to herself. He's sick of hearing people talk about his high IQ and his talent for the sciences. Oh no, Devon, life is so difficult for you, the genius. He's just the worst. I
hate him so much. And like the cousins are really sweet. Like Ross is like, oh my God, would you? That'd be amazing. Thank you. Like he's really welcoming.
Yes.
And then, Alan still wants to play catch. So Devon is like, why don't we play for an hour while Ross does his homework and then I can go help him with his chemistry. And like both the kids are like, hey, thanks. Like it's really nice.
It is.
And then, Peggy is like, look at Devon helping with the dishes without me having to ask. And Ross is like, that'll last about a week. And like, it's very natural very like cozy and a nice family. And Devon thinks maybe his dream is coming true.
Oh.
Then after dinner, they have some tea, and Uncle Mark says they have to talk about the future. And it's like, he can stay there as long as he likes, like it's all fine.
Yeah. Devon
is somehow shocked that his closest biological relatives know about his parents' will. Like, how do you think this works? You're 17.
It's so crazy because he because they say to him, look, you can stay here as long as you want. If you decide to go to Ohio State University, you can stay here through college. And then Devon is like, oh, well, actually, I'm seeking a guardian because my father stated in his will. And they're like, oh, no, look, we know all about that. And he's so taken aback by this. He had thought the contents of the will were strictly confidential. Devon, you were under 18. Do you really think you're just being turned loose on the world?
What is happening here?
Yeah, it's so dumb. Because Peggy explains that one of the lawyers for the estate contacted them. And, she explains that, since you're a minor, the judge was concerned about your well-being. She thought our home would be an appropriate place for you. Devon feels like his privacy has been invaded. He wondered if all his relatives were privy to the information now. Like,
yes!
Shut up! Yes, you're a fucking minor and both your parents died.
Of course they are. Why are you shocked by this? How do you think this was going to work? Oh my God.
So annoying.
I hate him. And then Aunt Peggy's like, we're thrilled that you've chosen us. And he's like, what's ours is yours. And then says, oh, even though our home is modest. And Devon is like, well, clothes and motorcycles don't mean much. Money is easy to come by. Fuck off.
Fuck off, Devon.
A real home is more difficult to find. And then Aunt Peggy is like, oh, well, it would be easier if we had more room and there's a leaky roof. And then Devon is like, what? She seemed to be taking his remark as an offer. And then they're sort of joking about getting motorbikes and mountain bikes. And the twins are just or the kids are just sort of bickering. And Aunt Peggy's like, what's your manners? You've got a guest. And Devon is like, maybe I am just a guest. Yeah, you are. So... but then it's like, maybe they just see me as a guest with money.
Oh, God, he's just the worst. But yeah, he's just... He's like, oh, what's theirs is mine and what's mine is theirs. I guess that's how it's going to work because they know all about the will and his inheritance too. And it's just so funny how he feels so betrayed that somebody else knows about this whole will situation. And it's like, yeah, dude, because they're your closest fucking relatives.
Yes.
So he's kind of stabbing at his dessert. He tries to push away the discomfort and thinks, his relatives are warm and loving and they welcomed him with open arms. They're just doing a little wishing like everyone else did. It was completely harmless. It's kind of what he's telling himself, but
yes.
Like really, how suspicious of Peggy to bring up their leaky roof.
Also, maybe some of your $10 million could go towards the people who are taking you in.
Yeah.
Anyway, we cut to Sweet Valley High. It's been so long.
It has been months of our lives since we've been back.
Seriously.
I'm so glad to be back in that cafeteria.
Same. I loved this scene just because it's like a classic Sweet Valley High scene. I mean, nothing really happens, but
but just everyone's chatting and messing and it's like, oh, Winston's there, Bruce is there. It's great.
It's the old gang entirely. Like it's original Maria. Amy can't believe Fowler Crest is burnt to the ground. It's all everyone's talking about. Winston and Maria are really sympathetic to Lila and just how terrible it must have been for her. Jessica reassures them that actually she's okay. But Bruce is like, you sure there's not more to the story? And Jessica eyes him in disgust because he's trying to get some dirt on Lila, who he considers to be his greatest rival. And we get a reminder of the canning factory.
Fucking brilliant. I was so happy to see that. And I knew you'd be happy too.
I was.
Fatman Canning finally getting its the recognition it deserves. So yeah, we're reminded that his family are from old money and that his dad resents George Fowler's newer success in the computer chip business. And then they're all kind of chatting because they've all heard, like obviously the rumors have just been spreading like crazy. Yeah. So Winston heard apparently that Lila's hair caught on fire, and he's not saying it in like a piss takey way or anything. Like he looks worried when he's saying it.
Yeah.
Jessica's really mad that all these rumors are spreading, that like complete strangers are kind of grabbing her in the hall, asking if it's true Lila had third-degree burns, if she's going to be permanently scarred. Someone else heard Lila's at a private spa in LA having her face reconstructed. Daddy Mule, is that you?
Your time has come.
So yeah, they're all kind of sharing the different things they've heard. Maria is really kind of disgusted by all of this, and Jessica kind of sets the record straight. She's like, look, I've seen Lila myself. She's at Fowler Memorial and she's perfectly fine. No burns, no surgery, no reconstruction. But she's not really in the mood to see people right now. And she's coming home today, apparently. Again, just being discharged. Just off you go, 16-year-old girl whose house is burnt down. I guess we're just releasing you. No questions asked.
Absolutely. So, she's not in the mood for visitors, obviously.
Yeah.
And they wonder who could, they were aware of the arson. And
that's
Bruce,
gotten out as well.
Yeah. Bruce snickers. It's a real shame that the beautiful Fowler mansion is no more, he says snidely. And Jessica is enraged. And it's like, just one wing burnt down. It'll be even nicer after they rebuild and redecorate. They all wonder who did the crime, and Winston points out that you would have to deliberately target Fowler Crest because it's not like it's just on a random street. You'd have to go up there directly. It's not easily accessible. It must be targeted. And they wonder it was like one of George Fowler's business enemies. And Bruce, more of a naturalistic dialogue, says, what's the point of surmising?
Surmising! Oh my goodness, hilarious. Normal teens.
Yep. He says it could have been one of a million people because George Fowler had a lot of enemies, and Jessica opens her mouth to retort, but then she shuts it again because unfortunately Bruce is right. He does have a lot of enemies. But then Amy wonders if George wasn't the target after all.
Yeah, she kind of wonders if maybe someone was actually after Lila. And they can't figure out, like, who would want to hurt Lila. But Amy's like, well, I don't know, but there's a lot of jealous people in this town. And
Mm.
Jessica does realize that, like, yeah, a lot of kids envy Lila, her status and her looks. And maybe the arsonist is right here in Sweet Valley High. Maybe it's someone they know. And she feels chilled glancing around the cafeteria at this thought.
Well, after school, Jessica arrives to spring Lila from the hospital, who has to wear clothes lent to her by Jessica because all her own clothes are gone, obviously. There's a lot of faff about them getting out of the hospital, but eventually Lila's glad to be in the fresh air and they head off in the Jeep. And Jessica admits Lila was big news in school. And Lila knows she's big news because she's collected all the newspapers. How many newspapers does Sweet Valley have, by the way? But she's front page news in all of them.
She is, yeah. And it's like Fowler Crest, a raging inferno, wild arsonist on the loose. And apparently the Sweet Valley News headline is biggest fire to hit Sweet Valley in decades. So yeah, they've got their best men on it, don't worry. But Lila's really upset that everyone knows that the fire was arson because she feels like everyone's going to look at her like she's being stalked, and it's kind of bringing up the John Pfeiffer nightmare, as she puts it, all over again.
Yes, a lot of John Pfeiffer references.
Yep.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Jessica assures her that she doesn't have to go to school tomorrow. Like, this is an excuse for time off.
Oh yeah.
But then they arrive at Fowler Crest and Jessica is nervous, and rightly so, because the damage is shocking.
Yeah.
Like one side of the structure looks completely crushed, like it's just caved in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad. Like Lila was kind of expecting the worst, and it is bad. Like they are both kind of gobsmacked by the state of the place. Like whatever that's left of it that's still standing is just covered in dust. Like there's rubble everywhere. There's police tape. Like it is a crime scene is the thing now.
Why is she allowed just in there? Like, why is nobody regulating this?
No, none of this makes any sense. Like, if it's arson, then this is a crime scene, and yet they've thrown up some tape and just walked off, I guess. And like because now Lila's just like, okay.
And the front door is just gone.
Yeah. It's completely unsecured. Yeah.
Yeah. So, they wander through the rooms and they see the ruins of the couch that Lila was, like the charred remains of the couch Lila was lying on, and she realizes that could have been her and how lucky she was. It turns out even the east wing, it's not burnt to the ground, but it's just totally destroyed by smoke and all the water from like the firemen's hoses. And Jessica offers to help her move any salvageable stuff to that part of the building, but again we're told she was told she can't move it because of the police. It's like, why are you wandering around here?
Yeah, just wandering around touching things. Like, you can't do this. But yeah, apparently the DA himself paid her a visit in the hospital.
Don't bet he did.
Joe and his cigars. So yeah, Jessica's just like, this is creepy. She's like, look, let's get out of here. Let's go to the Dairy Burger. But Lila just isn't up for it. She's really tired. She's like, I'm going to turn in for the night. It's like, girl, where? This house is in bits. But Jessica's just so worried about her and points out, look, there's an arsonist on the loose. Like, you can't stay here on your own. But Lila's insistent that she's going to stay. And suggests that she can sleep in the pool house, apparently, because obviously all the bedrooms are damaged, like everything, like the smoke damage and water damage, like the whole place is a wreck, basically. So yeah, she says she's going to sleep in the pool house, and Jessica's like, I'll stay with you. But Lila says that she wants to be alone.
Yes. So Jessica reluctantly leaves and feels bad because she just is sure Lila's still in danger.
Yeah.
So Lila wanders through the house. It's like a ghost house. She remembers past times, and then she finally goes to her bedroom, and it's just really awful. Like all her jewelry has melted, and like it's not just the jewels, because obviously that gold and the gems can be saved. It's just like the actual pieces are destroyed, and like it's all the sentimental value, like family heirlooms and stuff. And all her clothes are gone, which is pretty awful. And then she takes down 2 metal boxes. And this scene actually really got to me because they're metal boxes. So she thinks they'll be okay. The fire didn't seem to have actually burnt anything down. And these boxes hold her precious items.
Oh God, they're all her like pictures and souvenirs for her trips since childhood. So when and I knew this was going to hit you. She opens the box and she starts crying because everything is just absolutely in bits. It's charred and soaking. There's like a little brochure from the French Riviera. It's completely damp and ruined. There's photographs. There's just streaks on everything.
They're all stuck together like in big gross wet clumps.
Everything's like, you can't, like, none of it can be saved. It's all just fucked. Like, everything's melted and stuck together and covered in ash. Like, it's awful. Like, it's all her little like memory bits and pieces. All her letters are in another box. Like, she's got almost every letter that she'd ever received in her life is in this one box, and it's all just gone. Like, they're stuck together, a soggy mass. All of it's smeared. She can't make out any writing. Like, she's so upset by this. And it is upsetting. Like, I was so sad for her here because the stuff that she really cared about, like, obviously the clothes and the jewels and whatever, that's sad. But like, these were the things that she really, really hoped were going to be okay.
Yeah.
But everything's ruined, and it's really sad.
It is actually genuinely really sad.
Yeah.
She thinks it's the worst moment of her life. And she thinks that, like, this is even worse than she imagined when she was in hospital. Like, it's just so miserable. She's just so unhappy, and like, she was sure something must have survived, and it genuinely thinks it is the lowest point of her entire life. It's even worse than, you know, how she felt after what happened with John. She just feels like everything, her whole past has been sort of stripped away from her. And we do get a recap of exactly what John did.
Yeah, I'm, again, really surprised that they went into detail on it. And it's like, yes, this guy's a piece of fucking shit. Why is he still hanging around the Oracle office?
Well, I'm glad that we are at least, you know, doing this.
Acknowledging it, yeah.
But she tries to pull herself together. But she really knows she's hit rock bottom. A tear falls down her cheek.
Oh, poor Lila.
I know. So we cut to Stephen. He's driving through Sweet Valley to Fowler Crest, and he recaps to himself what he knows about Lila. That's basically, she must have had to grow up quickly because of her parents being so independent, or making her be so independent, and must have left a mark. So, yeah, apparently Jessica was so worried about Lila that she worried they should have a police order to keep her out of the house. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's a crime scene. That would be a natural thing to have happened. Doesn't make any sense. Why is no one looking out for this poor girl?
So yeah, he's worried about her too, because like, she doesn't even have a phone. Now, I did think, what of the car phone in the lime green Triumph? Lime green Triumph not mentioned.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Where is it? I mean, hopefully it wasn't in a garage that went on fire, because I'd be very upset if that gets
That's a Triumph. No, that's a bridge too far.
So he arrives at the house. Of course, there's no security. You know, you can just walk in because the door is gone. And he's shocked by the state of the place. He does realise when he sees like the trajectory of the flame, you know, you can see what's burned the most, that it clearly started in the den, not, you know, the room that Lila was in. But there's no sign of her anywhere, and he's a bit worried. But then he sees a light in the pool house.
Yeah, because he is kind of getting worried, because he's like, God, what if this arsonist is around still? But yeah, he sees that Lila's in the pool house, and he kind of takes a second to compose himself, because he doesn't want her to see how worried he is. He wants to reassure her and not scare her. So he kind of forces himself to act normal. So he kind of calls out, "Hey, Lila." And she's kind of surprised that he's here. She's like, "Why are you here?"
Yes.
But he says, "Look, Jessica was worried about you." And he doesn't want to tell her straight away that he's been put on this case. But Lila obviously isn't too happy that he's there, because, you know, why the fuck would you be here? Why not Jessica? So he's kind of trying to chat with her and saying like, "Oh, are you getting ready for that whirlwind shopping spree my sister has planned for you?" But Lila's just like, "Look, I know she's trying to make me feel better, but like, I really don't feel like going shopping now that my whole life is destroyed. You know, I can never replace the things I've lost and all the memories attached to them." And Stephen realizes that clearly she's not in the mood for, you know, banter. She's not ready to be cheered up. She needs someone to talk to and some time to heal. So he has to change tack.
Yes, exactly. God, his banter is so bad. Like, I don't know why he thought that was a good idea anyway.
No wonder Billy was like, "Okay, we have to break up. Bye."
Yeah. We do learn that she's fashioned a makeshift home. Yeah. Now, I have so many questions about this makeshift home. Like, where's she cooking? Like, is there a cooker? Like,
well, Lila doesn't cook.
Oh, that's true. But like, she doesn't have anyone to cook for her at the moment.
True.
So
yeah,
what's she eating?
What's all this? Have all the staff What are they doing? Are they all okay? What's going on with their jobs?
No reference to any of them. Well, we did learn they were off. Nobody was working the night of the.
Oh, because this is all over the one weekend, of course.
Yeah, so I guess there's that, but nobody seems to have checked up on her. Also, we were told, I think, we didn't mention it earlier, but the maid was called Lucinda. And what was the name of the kindly housekeeper who was like Lila'S second parent?
Yeah.
It wasn't Elena, was it? Anyway.
God, I can't remember. Yeah.
It wasn't Lucinda, and whoever she is, nowhere to be seen.
She's new. Yeah.
So Stephen is impressed by how self-sufficient Lila is. Like she's handling this with like dignity and courage.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a lot of fight in her. But then she kind of cracks and is like, look, everything is gone. Like she lists all these treasures that she had in her house, like an ancient Chinese fan and a silk sari from a Hindu priest in India, an emerald ring that belonged to her great grandmother. But she does say with the loss of each thing, she lost the experience, so it's about sentiment, not riches.
Yeah. It's not the value. It's literally the memories that were attached to all these things. And, Stephen's really surprised at the depth of her emotions, because he obviously thought she was just some ditzy bitch with a credit card. But no, it turns out she's a human girl. So he's just so shocked that she's, got all these emotions, basically. And just starting to see the person behind the shallow image he'd always had of her. Stephen, is this reminding you of anything else at all in your life? Maybe? No? Nothing? Okay.
I mean, I hope so. Might be, but no. Patterns repeating.
Ooh, Cara. Never heard of her.
I mean, the rest of them have forgotten her, so why not him too?
True.
Even when Jessica and Liz went to London.
I know. Poor Cara. She's dead to them.
I mean, maybe she's dead because of all the rain in London. The fog.
It did her in.
So, Stephen cannot believe that Lila's this good of an actor. Like, she really seems devastated by what happened to her home. And, he can't believe that this is the acting of an arsonist. And, she's very resigned and sad. And, he can't argue with her because everything she says about how much she's lost is completely true.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, don't blame you for being upset. It's like your memories matter more than things. And Lila gives him a small smile, grateful for his support. And then he's like, I know how devastating this is, but you should be grateful for what you've got. Like, come on, Stephen.
Shut up.
Like, her fucking house burned down. Like, just being told, you've still got friends. Like, time and place.
Yeah, and also your family. It's like, really? Where the fuck are they? Maybe don't bring that up. But yeah, he's kind of like, you could have been killed in that fire. It's like, yeah, dude, she knows that. But Lila, she's still just very downcast. And she says, but I'm in danger once again. Like, this nightmare isn't over yet. And she says it's like the whole John Pfeiffer story all over again. And of course, Stephen is like, aha, the John Pfeiffer story. A clue.
Yes.
So she's like, oh, it's nothing. She doesn't really want to look at him. And he doesn't press the issue, in fairness, because he knows that it's some kind of personal thing that happened after the way the twins were talking about it. But he kind of files away the information because he wonders if it's something to do with the case. And he's like, oh, what could it be? But he'll just have to be patient. He's going to have to build up her trust in him, basically.
Yes. Lila's worried that the arsonist might return, and as Stephen says, we'll find him, and then reveals he's with the DA.
Fucking this Muppet Baby investigator nonsense. Like, what are we doing here? He's like, yeah, I'm working at the DA's office and I've been assigned to investigate the case. Like, insanely. So I'll be with you every step of the way. And Lila's really grateful and happy to hear this.
Why?
I don't know.
An actual adult doing this.
It's like, really? Is there no one qualified to do this? But she's happy and reassured by this because she just felt so angry and scared and alone. So I guess she just feels like there's someone on her side who's going to help her figure this out. And it's someone she knows. So maybe this is just reassuring to her. I don't fucking know. But Stephen is like, well, you're not alone anymore. So Lila's like, please find out who did this. And he's like, don't worry, I will. So he tightens his hold on her and vows to make his words come true. Lila was so young and vulnerable. Yeah, Stephen. He couldn't help wanting to protect her.
Oh, Stephen, you sicken me. And also, yeah, he embraces her. Like, that's very inappropriate, Stephen.
It is. Yeah.
Well, we cut to Lila's point of view. She shows Stephen the crime scene and insanely feels better now that he's here. And he asks what she was doing that night. And she doesn't want to talk about Beau. This is so stupid, Lila.
Yeah.
she doesn't know. She was like, oh, no, don't admit, this private moment. But he rightly pushes her and then reveals that she is a suspect in the case.
Oh my God. So she's shocked by this. She's like, you can't possibly think I'm responsible. And he's like, no, of course not. I'm on your side, Lila. But if we're going to get the truth, we've got to be a team. And I need to know everything if I'm going to crack this case. I'm sorry, what? Why is there no adult taking care of this?
The biggest arson case, as you said, in years. And like, Stephen is like the chief investigator of the prime suspect.
Let's grab this teenager from college and throw him at it.
And Stephen, so Lila opens up and is like, so, my boyfriend broke up with me and I decided to get rid of all the mementos. And Stephen's like, I'd burn all his letters. Mm-hmm. And Lila's like, how did you guess that? And Stephen grins, I've been there before. Yeah, very comparable, Stephen. Stop comparing your stupid life to Lila's massive tragedy. So, yeah, Stephen understands and Lila relaxes at this. But then she says that the flames came from the door. Mm-hmm. And then, so you'd think Steve would be like, okay, so then you definitely weren't in the same place as them. But instead he says, it's funny. After Billy and I broke up, I felt like my whole life had gone up in flames. Then he grins at her. But of course, my situation was just metaphorical. And instead of telling him to fuck off, Lila's just like, oh, wow, you and Billy broke up?
The fucking cheek of him. Like,
I know.
House burnt down. Her parents are on a weird island being weird perverts or something. Like, these are not comparable situations.
Well, he starts going into it and telling the whole story about him and Billy's breakup. And while he's telling the tale, Lila finds herself studying him. It's as if she's seeing him for the first time.
Uh-oh.
She likes what she sees.
She does. She thinks how he's tall and dark like his father, with a strong jaw, beautiful deep brown eyes that shine with a luminous light when he spoke. Lila silently wondered why she had never noticed how handsome Stephen was before.
And that is the end of part 1 of Lila's New Flame.
Oh boy.
I mean, we never fail to be surprised by the machinations of Sweet Valley law enforcement, but I think they might have actually hit a new low now, sending a teenager with no qualifications to investigate a major crime.
That's not even, and it's a crime, and yet the crime scene, it seems like there's no front door, no one's guarding it, securing it, you can just wander in, move stuff around if you want. Like, it's all just so crazy.
I just don't know.
This little baby investigator that you've decided is going to take charge of the whole thing. Like, it's just baffling.
Well, did we at least get some outfits out of it?
Oh, we did. We can always rely on Lila Fowler, in fairness.
Even when her wardrobe burns to the ground.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So pre-fire, when she's just wandering sadly around the halls of Fowler Crest, she's wearing a soft red skirt that's swishing lightly around her ankles. Apparently it's a thin cotton skirt that she's wearing with a white t-shirt.
It doesn't feel very Lila.
It doesn't. Again, the long skirts always just feel very Olivia Davidson coded.
Yes, long cotton skirt. Mm-hmm.
Very that. Devon, as he's zooming around on his bike, he wears a brown leather bomber jacket.
Oh, I hate him.
He's so annoying already. It's like the minute he appeared and it was just like, ugh, this fucking guy.
Literally.
His cousin Ross is wearing faded jeans and a red flannel shirt, which I literally had to mark out because it's just so shocking when someone dresses like an actual 90s teen in these.
Yes. Clothes. Oh my God. It is rare.
Isn't it? It's like, wow, you mean he's not wearing khakis and a fucking polo shirt? Like, no, he's dressed like an actual 14-year-old.
In the 90s.
I know, crazy. Who would have thought? And then the last outfit in this bit, because again, this is Lila wearing a borrowed dress from Jessica. It's a casual black cotton dress and a pair of flat black pumps that Jessica had loaned her. It sounds a bit like she's going to a funeral.
It does, but I guess appropriate for the time.
This is her, this is what she's wearing when she's getting picked up from the hospital by Jessica. So it's quite a somber outfit for the occasion.
Indeed. Is that it?
That's it for the outfits.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I'm wondering how we're going to go in the second half, considering she has no wardrobe. But I also feel like there will be a shopping spree at some point. So I look forward to seeing what's going on in Lizette's at the moment.
Yes, I can't wait. Or BB's.
Or BB's, who knows? They'll have to hit a few places, surely.
Well, listeners, what did you think of Lila'S New Flame Part 1? Do let us know what you thought. We always love hearing from you. We are, of course, on all social media at SVH Podcast.
Yes, you can send us an email at svhpodcast@gmail.com.
And you had plenty to say about the final visit to the Chateau d'Amour en Canoe. Ghost of Sweet Valley said, "This is a very hot take. Hear me out. Francine Pascal had a home in the south of France. At this time in the SVH series, she was mostly a figurehead for the series. Plots were pitched and developed by a writer's room, then presented to Pascal quarterly for a yes or no. Is the Countess and her undisputed authority perhaps inspired by FP and her relationship with the editors and ghostwriters? Anyone else thinking perhaps Anne Brashears had a very, or is that Brashears? I'm never sure, had a very good time writing this plot?"
Holy shit.
Oh, if anyone has any inside info on this, is the Countess Francine?
Oh my God. It's because her power was crazy.
I mean, internationally. So
International
I don't know, Francine
power.
didn't have that much power, but who knows?
A geopolitical force to be reckoned with.
Indeed. Waterware77, speaking of the Countess, got the tag yourself going. She said, tag yourself. I'm the Countess, proudly looking at my most powerful Countess of the World certificate that she printed off the internet and hung in the front hallway. I'm so happy no one has noticed the typo and spelling errors. Yes. I mean, self-appointed most powerful Countess would make sense.
Oh, it really would. Yeah. Rainbow Dash said, "I'm Lila. Move over, twins, with your weird murder internships and love bombing French dudes. It's time for a real star to take point again."
Hell yes. Allegra7 said, "I'm the intercontinental nuclear ballistic missiles on their way to Sweet Valley from an obscure county in Italy/France. Turns out, Release the Hounds was a euphemism for start World War III."
Marnie Knox said, "I'm Prime Minister of Canada, Jean Chrétien, who was looking to strengthen the ties between Canada and Europe. Met the Countess and Homer Simpson on my way out of the meeting. Thank God she threatened to release the hounds on me when I was talking to someone else about jewels. Apparently she thought I was stealing jewellery. Hard pass, Europe. Hard pass."
I mean, understandable. Who can blame him? Marty McFly said, "I'm a visitor, aka reptile alien from the miniseries V.
Whoa.
You thought we were all driven from Earth, but little did you know, some of us escaped to a small principality in France where we disposed of the royal family and took their places. Blazing fires in all rooms all year long." I mean, Lila's getting in on it now, so who knows?
Honestly. The plot thickens. Little Stargazer said, "I'm the gangle arms cheering people on the train, acting like the car dealership."
And also said, "I'm the number 2. The amount of times a 16-year-old has been proposed to by a prince. Normal teens."
Totally normal teens. Oh my God. OGW Nostalgia said, "I'm the American Embassy, listening to the Countess elaborate on how the American teenagers she illegally imprisoned are actually the ones responsible for starting an international incident. Hello, Geneva Convention? Yes, this one right here."
Miss Bestie said, "I'm Jessica's dead boyfriends, the hottest boy band the afterlife has ever seen. Here to tell Jacques he dodged a bullet getting away from that sociopath. Maybe quite literally."
Oh my God, it's for the best, Jacques. Keep running. Oh, Madame Fromage likes other stuff said, "I am the neglected and forgotten death maze. I haven't had a victim, I mean visitor, in days. My branches need trimming, and I guess now the dungeon gets all the attention. Wow, wow, wow. Stupid dungeon. What about me?"
I love this from Magpies and Nest Ceremonies. "I'm Jack the hot criminal, last seen under a pile of polystyrene rocks in Death Valley. Once the heat died down, I snuck out of my shallow grave, recruited an elderly man to be my dad, and headed to France. Now, why do these girls on the train look so familiar?" Wow, they don't even vary the names of their hot criminals.
Oh my God, that's so true. Yeah, that name list just gets shorter and shorter, doesn't it?
Seriously. Oh my God, there's just so many. I love this from Cressida Burton books. "I am rambunctious." Those kids were described as rambunctious so many times.
Oh, I did like this. K.W. Thomas Books said, I'm President Burton, according to the Spotify captions at one point. I mean, I'm not opposed to Cressida Burton holding some kind of high office in the double love verse. She won't outrank the Countess, though, obviously. Literally no one does.
I mean... Tag yourself. Thank you so much for all of them. Like, can't read them all, but they're always so fun. And a lot of excitement for this next trilogy. Like Little Starcrazy said, I have been waiting years for the next trilogy. If you thought Frankova was unhinged.
And very exciting.
That said, not even a piece of hinge. I already hear Anna wheezing.
He also, apparently Cressida Burton herself has said, I can reveal I have been desperate to recreate the cover for Lila'S New Flame for so long. So I can't fucking wait to see what's going to happen.
Kate Jane. Oh my God, same. Oh, that kiss, that'll be good. Kate Jane said, just shouted out yes when I reached the teaser and learned we're finally up to the Inferno trilogy. I have been waiting years for this. You may actually lose your minds.
Holy shit.
Oh, well, I mean, they're starting to get lost already. So,
well, this is it. Like, I genuinely don't know anything about this trilogy. Like, I've no idea what's coming down the line for us, which is always very exciting. But this is great. I'm so pumped.
Speaking of things that are coming down the line, Miss Pesty said, you have to do for Revenge. It might be the most unhinged book of the entire series. There was a shocking appearance of someone we have not seen for probably 50 books. There was a shocking confession by Jessica about this missing person that literally made me scream out loud, y'all are some fucking hoes. Which made my dog run in the room to see what was wrong. Now, in today's lens, the villain clearly has mental health issues and the handling of this is kind of cringe. However, the antics of said character are a mix of Jan Brady, Buffalo Bill, and Misty from Yellow Jackets. And I'm sorry, but I am here for it. I'm already here for it.
My God, yeah, honestly, the more I learn about Or for Revenge, the more excited I am about covering that book, which we will now be able to do thanks to Maria Teresa Biblioteca, our pal, who sent over a whole bunch of books, including that one. So now we each have a copy and we'll be able to cover it. So thank you so much, Maria Teresa. You have saved us for the super editions that we didn't have. And we're so excited and very, very grateful.
Thank you so much. And speaking of Maria, she did say, is the Countess Mussolini and other brand new sentences never before uttered in English, the double love story.
We also got a great DM from Amy Clarkin, who's also another pal of ours, saying, I'm catching up on the Count of Calico Drive episode. They're a delight. Laurent has just chased down a train on a horse and I needed a break to recover. But I was just wondering, do you think when the twins come back to Sweet Valley after one of their trips and tell everyone what happened, everyone just thinks they're pathological liars? Like, oh, werewolves was it? Oh, a countess set the hounds on you this time? You've met the most beautiful boy you've ever seen. Again? Okay.
I mean, I'd be skeptical.
It's such a good point. Like, honestly, they must be sitting in the cafeteria just like, oh, Christ, here they come again.
Yes, Jessica. Yes.
Sure. Oh, really? A prince tried to marry? Okay, yeah, sure.
Jewel thief. Yeah. Okay.
Dana's sitting there like, yeah, right, bitch.
You all saw my prince.
Yeah, exactly. Confirmed existence.
Dungeons? Really?
Mm-hmm.
And have to have Livy Grant has the last word. Liz, I want my writing to be published because it's good, not because I'm some kind of celebrity. Me, a career novelist. You are in for such a rude awakening when you learn how the publishing world works. Speaking of publishing, thank you so much to all of you who have bought my new book, Love Scene. I love seeing copies of it arrive in Canada and in the US, all over the place. It's been an absolute delight in London. Thank you so much, everybody who's bought it. I really, really appreciate it. If you are out there and you haven't bought it, especially if you're in Ireland, please do. And if you do read it and you like it, please give me an old 5 stars wherever you rate and review books. You can even review it on Amazon, even if you didn't buy it there, which, ideally people wouldn't. But if you did, that was your only option. Please review. And if you didn't review it there or buy it there, you can still give it some stars.
You can still throw the stars at it. And you should, because I read it and it's genuinely my favourite thing I've read so far this year. I had such a brilliant time reading it. It's so funny and I highly recommend. 5 stars from me.
Thank you very much, unbiased reader.
I'm so unbiased.
But seriously, it's been a very stressful month and I very much loved hearing from all of you who've read it, and especially those of you who've already actually read it and enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you all. And it is still available. So yeah, you know where to go if you want some summer reading. I think it'd be pretty good summer reading. It's set in the summer, actually.
Yes.
Set in May. Set over the course of May. So
absolutely.
there you go.
Yeah, sitting beside a pool is perfect reading conditions for it. Sitting out on a deck chair in the sunshine, absolutely, definitely a holiday read. Yeah.
Well, if you want another sort of holiday read, we are discussing Caitlin's holiday in Montana in the clubhouse, and you can listen to us discuss what happens to Caitlin and when she faces what Karen memorably described as Rootin' Tootin' Jessica Wakefield by signing up to Headstuff Plus.
Yes, head on over to headstuffpodcasts.com. You can sign up to support the show for as little as €5 a month. It gets you access to all the bonus content for like all the shows on the network, which is kind of brilliant. But also all of our bonus content, which is like PBA. Oh my God, we've done so much at this stage. We've done the entire Sweet Valley TV show recaps of all of that, which we got so invested in. Like it really took us by surprise. I miss them. But we are now we are deep in the Caitlin series. We're on to the second trilogy. We're having a brilliant time. The whole thing is fucking bonkers. Like Caitlin's in Montana now with Jed on the ranch. As we said, she's got a rival who is basically cowboy Jessica Wakefield. It's so much fun. She's about to get into some kind of horse race with this girl. Who knows what's going to happen?
God.
It's going to be great. There's still some mountain boy swearing revenge on them all who's like lurking back in Rockridge. Like God only knows what's going to happen.
I mean, seriously, God only knows, because like these books keep us on our toes, and we are having a great time. If you miss the very specific earnest madness of 80s Sweet Valley, then I think you will appreciate the Caitlin series.
It's very golden age Sweet Valley in the vibe of it. Yeah, it's great fun.
And because Francine has no imagination, there's like a portly butler called Chauffeur. Those are the exact words used to describe him, called Rollins.
Yep.
There's been a Jessica in the background. There's Regina.
Oh, it's so funny. There's literally only 12 names in the world and they get used on everybody.
They sure do. So Pi Beta Alpha siblings, we will see you in the clubhouse next week to see what happens when Jessica and Caitlin, or not Jessica, Eve and Caitlin. I'm even calling her Jessica.
I mean, she's very Jessica.
Yeah. She's just getting a cowboy hat.
She's literally blonde with blue eyes, and
turquoise eyes.
Turquoise eyes. They are the full-on blue-green Wakefield experience, and she's swanning around like she owns the place. It's so Jessica.
Except she's wearing cowboy boots and leaping nimbly. Oh, she has a Jeep.
She does have a Jeep, yeah.
So leaping nimbly into the saddle, which she does too, but also she's jeeping around Montana. So there you go. If you want to see what Jessica would be like as a cowgirl, as a rodeo queen.
Rodeo queen. She's got the belt buckle to prove it and everything.
She does.
You've got to join us if you can.
Seriously,
oh my God,
come on. How is this not luring you in? Well, PBA siblings, we will see you there for that face-off. But everybody else, we will see you in the ruins of Fowler Crest in 2 weeks' time when we find out what happens when, I guess, sparks fly between Lila and Lila's new flame. Part 2.
I'm so excited.
See you then, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
This show is part of the Headstuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Headstuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.